Oh my God! It's the Sultan's army! Quick! Back in the fish!
They're inviting us to defeat them. We must oblige them. On the count of 3.
Hello everyone, I'm Johnny, and today we're taking a look at The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. A wonderful film. A great action-adventure, cheesy 80s film. It's good for kids or adults. It's actually a film I missed out on as a kid, but watching it as an adult, it's been a great throwback to that 80s fun genre. So let's check out this wonderful film. The Adventures of Baron Munchausen fits in with a lot of silly movies during this time. It has elements of Monty Python, The Goonies, Princess Bride, Never-Ending Story, and Time Bandits. If you like those movies, odds are you'll like this one. It's quality fantasy fun. In fact, I'd highly recommend watching Time Bandits and Brazil, which make up director Terry Gilliam's trilogy of imagination, with Baron Munchausen being the last entry of the 3. But you can still enjoy Baron Munchausen on its own. The movie is very chaotic. Perhaps the best place to start is with the cast, which is fantastic. I won't name them all, but it's a proverbial who's who of talent, from Robin Williams to Eric Idle, to a young Uma Thurman. Sting even makes a brief appearance. John Neville plays the great Baron himself, who amazingly enough was a real German nobleman, whose exploits might be a bit exaggerated in the film. Well, alright, they're entirely fictionalized, and just loosely based on Baron Hieronymus Karl Friedrich Freiherr von Munchausen. The Baron Munchausen we know of in the film is based on the creation of German writer Rudolf Erich Raspe, who wrote in 1785 Baron Munchausen's narrative of his marvelous travels and campaigns in Russia. The real Baron Munchausen fought for the Russian Empire during the Russo-Turkish War of 1735 to 1739, and was a minor celebrity within German aristocratic circles, known for his tall tales. The whole fiction is then a satire of such 18th century noblemen, who would brag about their military exploits and careers. Therefore, the more exaggerated the better. The fiction has been republished several times over since 1785, with additional exploits often added. The novelization has spread across the world. In 1901, the story was published in America as Mr. Munchausen. The stories were first put to screen in 1911 in the film titled Baron Munchausen's Dream, and several other movie adaptations have been made, including within the Soviet Union, where the story focused much more on Munchausen as a tragic character, struggling against conformity and hypocrisy, themes also explored in this movie. The story in itself is cultural and literary history. You can make the most sense of the movie if you imagine it as a war story being retold by a drunk nobleman for the 11th or 12th time, with each additional telling being more outrageous and nonsensical, but more fun than the first. The movie takes place in an unnamed European city under siege by a large Ottoman army. During the siege, a play is taking place. That play is The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. During the play, the real Baron Munchausen interrupts the performance, protesting its inaccuracies, and begins to narrate for the audience the real superhuman feats associated with his adventures. The movie is therefore a story within a story, or a play within a play. The movie is best known for its dramatic acting and sets. Anyone with an appreciation for set design should enjoy the film and enjoy watching the Baron travel from a sultan's palace to the moon to inside a giant fish. The messaging of the film might not be obvious. The first priority of the movie is most certainly for the audience to have fun. But aside from this, the takeaway is not to fully give in to reason and conformity. The film highlights on at least one occasion that the setting is the age of reason, but this is certainly not a setting where the Baron will flourish, and his mission is to break with reason. I think now more than ever Baron Munchausen deserves to be watched. The real, mechanical, theatrical, and dated effects have in fact aged well, at a time when we are oversaturated with computer graphics. There is something very warm and engaging about every set, wig, and smile in this movie that makes this movie both an imaginative and surprisingly grounded adventure. All right, I'm Johnny. Thanks for watching. Do check out The Adventures of Baron Munchausen if you're looking for some lighthearted fun for anyone of any age. Let me know if you liked the movie in the comments section. If you didn't like the movie, well, lighten up a little bit, would you? Anyway, do take care. Have a nice rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.